Her daughter went to the mall and never came home. What she uncovered was a human trafficking ring hiding in plain sight, and the clock was ticking before her daughter disappeared forever. This is the story of a mother who walked into hell to bring her girl back home. A good-looking man named Johnny walks up to a teenage couple who are homeless and living on a beach. He offers them a hot meal. He also promises them a clean bed to sleep in and other facilities at a shelter that is privately funded. He convinces them into getting inside his white van. But Johnny's two helpers, Ivan and Mike, quickly take the teens hostage and drive away. Johnny contacts Milena, who is the head of a human trafficking ring, and gives her the update. But Milena tells Johnny that homeless teenagers are like damaged goods and do not have long shelf lives. Milena orders him go after clean, healthy suburban teenagers who come from good, stable families who will attract customers willing to pay a lot more money. Meanwhile, after Katherine's husband passed away almost a year ago, she has recently moved away from Wisconsin and brought her 16-year-old daughter, Emma, to a quiet suburban neighborhood in California. Katherine has limited who Emma can see and what she can do socially. Even so, Katherine does allow Emma to go on dates. However, before Emma can go out with any boy, Katherine must meet him ahead of time. In the morning, Katherine drives Emma to the local mall. Emma meets up with her friend Courtney and promises Katherine that she will get a ride home later in Courtney's car. Johnny has already been working on Courtney for a while. He pretends to be her boyfriend and introduces Emma to a guy named Adam, who is Johnny's partner in crime. Emma is excited about the idea of having a secret romance with Adam, which feels thrilling and fun. Katherine has a job in house construction. While she is driving to a work site, she notices a missing person poster for a local teenager named Piper. Katherine's supervisor tells her that most missing teenagers are just rebellious runaways. He asks Katherine to take the poster down before it drives away potential buyers. As she is removing it, a woman named Anna walks up to her. Anna is a caseworker and an advocate for missing youth. Anna tells Katherine to take these disappearances seriously and invites Katherine to come volunteer and help out with the cause. But Katherine declines, saying she has to be with Emma. That night, Katherine calls Emma out for acting secretive and asks for details about Adam. Emma says Katherine can't meet Adam, and the two of them argue back and forth, which ends in Katherine grounding Emma for a day. Katherine doesn't want Emma seeing Adam if Katherine can't meet him. But the very next morning, Emma rebels against her mother's rules. She climbs out of her bedroom window and leaves the house. She heads straight to the mall so she can meet up with Adam. Adam gives Emma a drink. As she drinks it, she starts feeling dizzy and confused. Yvonne and Mike come out from the shadows and grab Emma and put her into the white van. Emma is taken to a dirty building with no windows. Inside, there is a locked cage filled with other kidnapped girls, including Courtney. Milena herself comes to greet the new girls. She tells them that they will never see their families again, and they belong to her now. She says if any of them try to escape, they will receive severe physical punishment, and if any of them disobey her orders, she will have their families back home murdered. Back in the suburbs, Katherine starts to panic. Emma has not come home and she is not answering her phone. Katherine locates Emma's phone using a tracking app. The signal leads her to a dumpster at the mall where she finds Emma's phone discarded. Katherine contacts the police for help, but the officers who respond to her call do not take her seriously, as Emma has been missing for less than 24 hours. They assume that Emma just ran away on her own and will probably come back home by herself. Emma and the other girls are forced to take off their clothes and are photographed in their underwear. These photos are used to post ads online to attract customers who want to buy them. The girls who are virgins like Emma will be sold to private customers for a much higher price than the others. Katherine reaches out to Anna for help. Anna explains to her that human trafficking rings work with terrifying efficiency. Once a girl gets sold into the international market, it becomes almost impossible to track her down. Katherine only has a small window of time to find Emma. Katherine and Anna go to the manager of the mall and convince him to let them check the footage from the security cameras. They see Adam drugging Emma and kidnapping her. While they are looking around the area, they spot Adam in a parking lot. They follow Adam's vehicle and see that Johnny is already working on 2 other girls. Katherine loses her patience and attacks Adam. During the struggle, Adam has an asthma attack. Katherine grabs his inhaler and demands details about Emma's location. But suddenly, Johnny appears and shoots Adam. In his final moments, Adam reveals information about Milena to Katherine. Katherine comes up with a reckless undercover plan. She pretends to be a wealthy client who is interested in purchasing a girl. She finds an online ad and successfully books an appointment with Courtney. Katherine manages to get inside the motel, where she finds Courtney, who is drugged and not fully conscious. At the same time, Milena gets word from a contact inside the police that the Emma's mother is asking questions, and the FBI is now involved in the case. Milena decides to get out of USA as soon as possible. She sends Mike a photo of Katherine. Meanwhile, Katherine is trying to escape from the motel with Courtney, but Mike catches her and recognizes her true identity. Mike captures Katherine and brings her to Milena. Milena brags about her criminal empire. She also harvests and sells organs on the black market. She intends to kill Katherine after selling her organs. But she wants to keep Emma alive to sell her to the most depraved clients out there who pay premium prices so they can inflict pain on the girls they buy. Milena then orders Mike to prepare Katherine for the organ harvesters and leaves. Mike tries to have a quickie with Katherine, but Katherine manages to seduce him and grab his gun. She frees herself and goes looking for Emma. Milena is holding Emma at gunpoint. Milena sees Katherine and suddenly pushes Emma towards her. The push makes Katherine's her gun to fall on the ground. Milena aims her gun at Katherine. She is just about to pull the trigger when she suddenly drops dead after being shot by Emma. The police finally show up at the scene and arrest the kidnappers. Katherine and Anna free the other girls who were still locked up. Emma finally realizes that her mother's protectiveness was about love. It was a love so fierce that Katherine was willing to walk straight into hell and fight the devil to bring her daughter back home.
Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.